Hey guys, Lapras Fish here, having my first tutorial, and it's going to be on Interface. And I'd just like to say in the beginning, if you like this video and you'd like to see more, just like my video. It only takes 2 seconds and it shows that, you guys are interested in wanting to learn more. So, basically what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to pretty much just show you how I made this interface styled look at the top that I recently designed for Narcfish. I'd like to just say that this tutorial is completely random. I just made it and I was just like, that interface looks kind of cool, so I'm going to make a tutorial. So what you're going to need for this is just a regular standard BG template, or you could use a partner template. However, the look will be a lot different because you're going to have more space to fill. But let's get into it. You're first going to want to create a new layer. So I'm just going to delete this and go with you guys. So layer 1. And what I usually do is I just make a little corner piece, and honestly it doesn't matter if your shape is a little off or if it's not perfectly straight, because it's interface and it'll it's just a bunch of random shapes used to look good together. So I'm gonna come over to this template by Revert, and I just copy his layer style because he's got really nice layer styles and they look really nice. So you're just going to copy the layer style and you're going to right click on the first layer and paste layer style. Now what you're going to do is you're going to duplicate that layer, hold Control T, and you're just going to kind of minimize the layer and just kind of give it more definition and just a little bit more depth to it. So yeah, then we can just kind of remodel it over there. And then what you're going to do is scroll down all the way to the bottom, and you're going to create a new layer. You want to keep your first layer at the very top, so you make so there's no layers overlapping the first layer. But that's what I do personally. So now what we're going to do is we're going to kind of make kind of like a trapezoid looking shape, because that's what I can kind of see after that first layer. So I'm going to fill the path again, delete, and this is going to be a very repetitive tutorial. So duplicate, Control T, just kind of shorten it, and this is all based on your preferences. You can make it shorter or bigger, and yeah. So now we're gonna go right back down. Like I said, it's gonna be really repetitive, and basically the next layer is this little half semicircle. So what we're gonna do now is we're just gonna go over here and we're just gonna drag it out. I'm just going to kind of make it, whatever shape that you think looks good. And again, it's just a lot of random shapes. So don't get frustrated if, it doesn't look good to you in the beginning, or if you're just getting frustrated with a lot of deleting of files, because I've done the exact same thing. And I'm still a beginner at this, and I still am trying to find as many tutorials as I can find on YouTube with how to do this. So we just did that, and we shortened the second layer. So now we're going to make the last layer. And this is real basic. It's just, 4 layers total. And it's all based on, just whatever, you want. So we're going to fill it again, delete, paste the layer style, duplicate, Control T, and shorten that. And then here is where the fun begins. Okay, so now what we're going to do is we're going to double click on layer 4 copy, and we're just going to kind of change it to our preferences. So this is basically just the color part. So I'm going to go for like a teal, like a bright teal color. And then what we're going to do is go to outer glow. Dad, I'm doing a tutorial, really? Yes, 2. And we're going to take off the texture. And yeah, my tutorial's ruined, but we're gonna pretend like that didn't happen. We're gonna honestly, and the bevel and emboss structure, it honestly doesn't matter what you pick. I'm just kind of goofing around with it to see what looks best for the tutorial. And I'm gonna go with an emboss and then a chisel hard. I'm gonna be taking off. Actually, no, I'm gonna leave the gradient overlay. And yeah, that's all you got to do. Except, for the outer glow, just kind of bring the teal color, just kind of do whatever, it doesn't matter. And we're going to bring the opacity up to we're going to leave it at 75. I'm going to press OK, and now we're going to copy this layer style, bring it up, go to layer 3, paste layer style, go to layer 2, paste layer style, and it's just for interface, it's a lot of repetitive motions. And then now what we're gonna do is we're gonna go all the way down, and we are going to hit Shift and click on the bottom layer, and that'll pretty much just select every single layer, and we're gonna hit Control E, and that'll merge the layers. So now what we're gonna do is to give it this kind of color correction-y type of look, just make it look a little bit more cleaner. We're gonna go over to this little semicircle, it's like half black, half white, and we're gonna go to curves. And basically here you can just kind of drag it up or drag it down. It's all based on your preferences. I'm gonna drag it up a bit, bring it over, and then we're gonna hit Alt and click between the two layers and give it a clipping mask. Then what we can do is hit Shift and Control E, and then for the last thing is we're gonna hit the rectangular mark. Oh wait, you know what? Mess up. Okay, my bad. Alright, we're gonna hit the rectangular marquee tool, and we're just gonna go all the way to the left side of the black modules, and we're just gonna kind of cut off the excess layer that went beyond it. So hit that, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna we're gonna create the clipping mask. Hit Control Shift or Shift Control. We're gonna duplicate the layers. Hit Control T. Right click within the box and hit Flip Horizontal. Now we're going to hold Shift and bring it over, and basically what Shift does is it just allows you to bring it over without you having to worry about it, you know, going down a little bit or going up a little bit. And for this side, I'm going to give it a dark look just to kind of show you the difference between the two. So with the dark one, you're not going to want to go too dark, but then again, it's all based on whatever you want. And just for me, I wouldn't make it that dark, because when you bring it dark, you can't really see it. And just giving it a little bit of darkness, you know, makes it look clean too. So yeah, guys, thanks for watching this tutorial. Again, it's really basic. It's all based on what you want. And yeah, just leave a like or a comment if you'd like to see another episode. And peace, guys. Stop.